Now I'm doing a sound test.
Bullshit, you're doing a sound test.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. I'm here with Tam and Andy. What's up, guys?
Nothing much.
It can storm.
It is going to
We're
storm.
recording before the big weather hit.
Winter Storm Jupiter.
Which is not as cool as the last winter storm name.
Winter storms have cooler names, though, than hurricanes.
Whoa, hold on.
The last one was Decima. Winter
That's
storm
right.
Decima.
Winter Storm Decima.
Winter storms get named?
Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing that a couple years ago.
I didn't know that till
yeah, I had no
this
idea.
year.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the last one that we had was Decima, which I thought was badass as hell.
I thought you were making up the name Jupiter. And I'm like, all right, maybe we should name these things.
Nope. Weather service.
Yeah, that was my idea.
That's cool. Oh, well, thank you, Matt.
Yeah,
I don't get paid enough for it.
Thank you for coming up with the concept of weather.
you're welcome. Yeah, so apparently we're going to get slammed with ice. Ice.
Between
Baby.
tomorrow.
My work actually canceled today. I had a birthday party. I had to go teach up at 4. And they were like, how does the 29th sound?
Yeah, I would cancel too.
It's happening.
So instead, I'm just going to drive out to Fremont. I'm sure nothing bad can happen there.
Wait, why? Why would you do
Just
this?
kidding.
Oh, I was like, I don't know. It just seems like something one of my friends would say. We're
Well,
canceled,
thank
so
you,
I'm going to
buddy.
Fremont.
I'm your friend. It's something that I would say.
I just can picture, I like just pick one of them out of a lineup, and they'd say they go to Fremont on the day their work canceled because of the ice storm.
Well,
And then they'd call and be like, "Oh, I'm stuck in Fremont." It's like, yeah, no fucking shit.
I normally go to
Bro,
Fremont
can you
on
give me-
Sundays to play cards.
Can you give me a
So-
ride?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so go do it. Go get stuck in Fremont.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah,
I'll play
'cause
cards the whole
then-
time.
Yeah, then yeah.
I have something to do.
Cards, and then you can't be like, oh, I can't come home, Abby. That sucks.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to play more cards.
I
Looks like I'm
big,
stuck
big
here till
thing
Tuesday.
going on.
She just magically shows up. I made it. You're like, what the fuck?
And then she's like, "Oh, that's funny. One of my ex-boyfriends came over to fix the fridge, and oh, he's stuck here till
He's
Tuesday
stuck
while you're
here.
not here."
The Green Ranger showed up. The White Ranger showed up. I
We
don't
don't
know what
even-
he's doing here.
We
but
don't even have a fridge. I don't know what that means.
We don't have a fridge.
Well, at least something's keeping your heart cold.
All we do is salt our meats to keep them fresh because we do not have a fridge.
Milk you just put on your porch.
Yeah. Fucking sucks in July, but yeah. Okay, so something happened to me yesterday. Something that hasn't happened to me in a long time. So the startup question before I get into my story, so you guys have time to think.
Okay.
When was the last time you can actively remember that advertising worked? Like subconsciously, advertising works all the time. But when was the last time you were driving in your car and a McDonald's commercial came on? You're like, you know what? I am hungry. I am gonna get some fucking McDonald's.
Like any type of advertising?
Any type of
or-
advertising,
or
because-
like just specifically like a radio commercial.
Let me tell you what happened. I was sitting on the internet with my thumb up my ass yesterday after work, and I see the Game Grumps have a new guest Grumps, and it's Mikey from Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
And I sat there and I watched the episode, and I was like, wow, this Mikey kid seems really cool. I didn't watch Stranger Things, so I'm now 5 episodes into Stranger Things, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that show.
I've heard it's insanely good.
It's really, really good.
I can't. I have to like watch it when Camilla's not home because we only have one TV and she doesn't like all that sci-fi shit.
Oh yeah,
So,
all that sci-fi shit.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
No, it's a really good, really good show, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I 100% know that it was advertising. Netflix paid for that kid to be on the Game Grumps, and I now watch the show because of it. Like Netflix, their advertising budget worked on me. Like And I get that.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
That worked on me.
Yeah.
I remember watching commercials and previews going, oh man, this game's going to be fucking great.
I guess that's fair. I guess in what we talk about with video games, that probably happens all the fucking time. That's probably the most consistent way that advertising catches us is with pre-orders.
I didn't pre-order it. I just went out and bought it like 2 days after it came out. And that's before anybody had time to sink time into it to realize that
That's
there was
funny.
nothing. So the initial reviews are, that's pretty good. And I'm like, all right, fucking sweet. Oh, that was such a letdown.
So I don't know if it necessarily counts as an advertisement, but I was reading an article about VPNs, and this person was like, my personal favorite is Hotspot Shield. And then I went and I downloaded the trial of Hotspot Shield.
What's a VPN?
It's a virtual private network. It kind of masks your internet activity from snoopers.
Oh,
And you could also use it for like public Wi-Fi.
gotcha.
I have VPN on my phone that I paid for like 3 years ago for a different reason, and it didn't work. So no, I just use private mode. That's fine, or privacy mode or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I just use it at my phone at work.
I wanna talk about something on here, and I have to. You saying private mode reminded me of it. Excuse me. It doesn't remind it of me. Private mode doesn't remind me of myself. So I have a friend who has a child who has a PlayStation 4. Follow me so far?
Yeah.
She knows absolutely nothing about video games and electronics and whatnots.
Wait, the child or the friend?
The friend.
Okay.
Friend is a mom, has a kid, PlayStation 4. Following me?
Yes.
All right. So one day, she walks into his room, and he swipes real quick on his iPad to turn something off. And she goes, hey, what the fuck was that? And he goes, nothing. How are you?
How old is this
Everything's
kid?
fine here. Nothing to report.
How old is
How
the
are
kid?
you? The kid's 12, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, that's right up his alley.
Yeah.
Well, mom is like, hey, pull that shit back up. Apparently, he was looking at horse porn.
Yes, that's hilarious.
And some stranger had sent it to him over the PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Some person that he's never even met, and this kid was exchanging like not real personal information, but he definitely like said his name, and he didn't like give it. He gave out his cell phone number, but he didn't do like an address or anything. But like some really big no-nos that you do online when you're a 12-year-old.
This went from hilarious to like extremely
Yeah,
concerning.
Yeah. Yep.
It's okay that the story took this route because you didn't know. If I had told the story beforehand, you laughed at the inappropriate times. But yeah, it was definitely interesting because I've never had to deal with anything like that, because she's like, I'm taking the whole thing away, and I'm like, hold on, I have to sit here and I have to be the savior of this PlayStation, not the kids' PlayStation, but like gaming in general. That like, yeah, games are okay to have, and the fact that they're all online means that you have to be safe with them, and you as a parent, you need to be involved and engaged. The fact that you let a 12-year-old have a PlayStation in their room, that's...
There's also pretty good adult.
There are, but
Games
she thought that she had it taken care of, but he's a 12-year-old, and he got to spend a lot more time with those privacy settings than she did.
That makes sense.
Like, he got her credit card information and was just buying games.
Oh shit.
He'd pay her back. He'd give her, hey, Mom, I bought this game. Here's $50.
What the fuck is a 12-year-old getting $50?
Chores or whatever.
Well, then that's her money anyway.
I mean, asking is the issue, but yeah, I get your point. Like, she'd have been okay with it, but instead of, hey, Mom, look at this thing that I did. Here's $50 for that thing that I did. It could have been, hey, Mom, I have $50. Can I get this thing? with a guaranteed yes. This is your credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. I would take it away at least for a little while.
Yeah.
Teach some lesson.
And fun fact, she called fucking everybody. She called the church. She called
oh no,
the FBI. She called everybody.
The FBI.
She's quite religious.
I
Well,
see.
she is a classic mother who doesn't
Yeah.
understand things. And the FBI basically went, unless there's any kids in it, unless this person tried to meet up, there's nothing we can do.
That's
Totally
what crossed
sounds
my
right.
mind originally. Is like, it's really weird and creepy and shouldn't be going on, but I don't think the FBI is going to get involved.
Well, the point of it apparently is to show them something shocking, to show them something really crazy, so that the idea of meeting up or the idea of this what they deem as lesser thing is not as shocking because they get used to it.
I see.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
if
it
someone's-
is a tactic to start predatoring.
If someone sent me horse porn now on PlayStation 4, I'd go, "Oh, that's fantastic," and then just
Camilla, come look.
look at what this fucker sent me, and then my day would just go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
It's
thing
definitely
is-
different when you're 12 though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely different. Now that I'm 26 and extremely internet jaded.
Yeah,
I'd be
the
like-
internet
I'd be
has
like-
it has made me so numb to stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Is that
think-
all you got, bitch?
I don't think I was jaded until I saw B-movie memes. Now that's
That's pretty recent.
it. I know I was an innocent little boy. I was just a little baby boy.
That's ridiculous.
Huh.
Yeah. So, any parents listening to this that are into gaming, make sure that you know what your privacy settings are. Make sure that you sit down and you explain to your kids that like what everything that needs to be explained. If you're listening to this podcast and you enjoy the internet and you enjoy video games, I'm sure you know this already, but just a word of the wise. This isn't where I wanted this opening to go, but it just reminded me of it.
Listen, little Timmy, this right here, pull out a piece of paper. This is horse porn.
This is horse porn.
All right, if you ever receive this on PlayStation or Xbox, or God forbid your Wii U,
Maybe your Vita
All right.
or your 3DS.
Who sent you horse porn and how did they get your friend code? Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything related to that.
Yeah, this is a tough segue.
I actually finally built my PC.
Wow, off to the races.
Speaking of horses, his PC has a ton of horsepower. Off to the races. God
Oh,
damn
that's
it.
good. I
There
can
it
run Fallout 4 on 4K textures with like 70 frames per second.
Nice.
So
70
I'm
frames per
I'm
second?
oh fuck yeah!
Does
'Cause
it look weird at
it
70
looks-
frames?
It looks fucking fast.
Yeah.
It's like playing a completely different game if you go from the PS4 to the PC. Because holy shit, that game is a lot faster than the PlayStation makes it think.
Are you still going to be disappointed by the storyline like I was?
See, I enjoyed the whole game. So
I didn't
My
finish
Fallout-
it.
Did you try doing the different endings,
I'm going to. I'm
Which
going to
are-
go with
which are like a shade of red,
which
and then
is the
a
one that's
shade of
completely
pink,
different.
and then a shade of orange, and then blue.
Yeah, what's
those,
the blue?
Those are the shades. The Institute.
The
that's
Institute's
the
the
one
blue?
that's a little bit
Okay.
different.
All right, then I'm gonna do the Institute, but I'm gonna start off with
Can we talk about spoilers for this game?
the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes, we can.
For Fallout 4?
I mean, not to Andy, but I mean specifically in general, it's been forever.
It's
so
been
if
a whole year.
So if someone's listening to this and they don't want
Year and-
spoilers,
Have you not
like-
played Fallout 4?
I have.
And you
On my
beat the whole
PS4.
thing?
Oh yeah. And
Okay,
all the
okay.
DLC and stuff. I'm just gonna replay it with all these mods and shit.
I quit playing as soon as I found out that I wasn't actually saving my son.
That was a cool twist. The whole time I was really devoted to getting my son, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, wait a minute.
I was like, well, fuck me. I wanted to be the superhero of this game, but the game said I couldn't be, and it just totally turned me off. I was like,
You're
fuck,
the
I don't want to
superhero
play
of
anymore.
Boston.
I get that, and cool, but I personally was in it to save this little baby. Like that's what I was there for. That was my one mission, and then the baby grew up instantly. It was a flash, and I was like,
Don't snap.
sorry,
Don't snap, please.
sorry.
I just can't imagine. Let's switch to this game.
I did see a meme that was like Nintendo in its treehouse and just had a bunch of fancy gloved hands snapping.
Yeah.
I was like, that must be a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact that, like, hey, your son's the bad guy, I was like, no, that's the only reason I was playing this goddamn game.
See, I thought that was a cool twist.
It's a cool twist, and it would have been a way cooler twist if it didn't mean so much to me.
Your son's not the bad guy if you've joined the Institute.
Yeah.
All right, but I didn't.
Well, then you're
When,
the bad guy.
when they started
The
when
bad
they
guy.
started hinting that it was like 50-something years after the first time, or since your son got stolen, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be like young son. And then when I got to the Institute, I was like, oh, that's a cool twist. It wasn't like jaw-dropping like BioShock was. Or, yeah, BioShock Infinite, when that twist happened, I was just like,
Bam, 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 bam,
Yeah,
bam.
I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention, or I didn't see those plot points in Fallout 4, because it was the hardest transition for me. I was playing, I was booping along, and I was like, oh yeah, gonna go get my son back. I think I'm close to the end game, and I was like, hey, my name's Chuck, and I'm your son. Hey, how's it going? Like, oh god, you're older than me.
oh, mistakes. I did run a compatibility thing, or a can you run it? I can run the HTC Vive at max settings.
Dude.
So I was like, oh, once all those check marks showed up, I was like, this is why I built you.
Oh.
So, and then
Aren't you excited for in 6 months when it's obsolete?
yeah,
Isn't
see,
that exciting?
I'm basically, yeah, I know. I did build it though with some future proofing in mind. I bought a board that can run dual cards, and so I bought one expensive ass card. The thing was $600.
Holy fuck!
Fuck.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna wait.
What did you pay for it?
$600.
Oh my god, Andy!
Yeah, this was like a $1,400 build, and I paid 1,000 of it in gift cards that I collected over a year. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's
Christ, you
that's
got
smart.
$1,000 worth of gift cards over
So
a year.
at my job, when
How do you have any pants? That would have burnt a hole in every single one of my pockets.
So I completely forget that I have bake points. So when I went to go check in there, I had like $400 in like bake points that I could get Amazon gift cards. And then through my job, we have this like if you get like good quality things every month, you get points. So I was able to get an extra 500 that way, and then through a birthday and a Christmas, I was able to save up.
Damn.
And now I'm gonna
Look
do the
at him.
same. I'm gonna do the same thing for a Vive.
Next year,
Yeah, this
when your
this
computer's
coming
obsolete.
year. Well, no, but the reason I did it is it can hold 64 gigs of RAM because I bought an extended ATX motherboard.
It's a lot of sheep.
Yeah. RAM. And then it can do 2 video cards, so I'm gonna wait for that video card to get about $200. So 8 months. No, I don't know, a year or so. But then I'm gonna SOI those 2 video cards when the second one gets cheap.
For all the listeners who don't know what SOI means, what does that
I don't
mean?
even know what the fuck it stands for. It just means you can run 2 video cards at once.
SOI.
SL.
SLI?
SLI.
Simultaneous
I don't know.
licking orifices.
Yeah, give us the official definition.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Andy. He's looking it up right now.
But I did run scalable link interface.
Sunday lollygagging offices. The official lollygag. SL offices starts with the letter I. It's French.
And then last night I downloaded. Have you ever heard of the game Star Citizen?
Yes.
Okay, so I've always wanted
Someday
to fucking play
lick igloos.
Igloos.
Igloos, yeah. We could probably build it with the ice that's coming.
Topical.
But apparently that's like it's the new Crisis.
Oh, okay.
So if your computer
Yeah.
can run it, I can run it on high, not very high, but I can run it on high, and I get a good like 60 frames per second.
That's
if
cool.
if I do very high, I get like 25-ish, so it's not bad. But when I can run it on high, I was like, I've done my job. You've done your job, computer.
Nice.
You can play everything that's out there now.
That'll do, pig.
Yeah, that was my that'll do pig moment. Was I wanted to make sure I could run the Vive and that game, and I can. So
Dig.
So my dream is now halfway completed.
Turns
Now-
out Andy just wanted to build it, so he knew he could. And then he just put it in the trash.
never
That'll
never
do,
touch it
pig.
again. Thank you.
Throws it out the window. Just goes, drops it off at Goodwill. And they're like,
I'll just take the tax write-off on this.
$40 seems okay, I think.
Yeah.
If Andy came here and said he donated that computer to Goodwill, I'd be like, podcast over.
Yeah. Just fucking push us all over.
You put the shit away today. See ya.
Yeah, later. You take a nap in my bed.
But it's been
Okay.
it's nice being able to play games that I could barely play last time.
It is
Like
nice.
fucking Band of Brother or Company of Heroes 2. I bought that thinking I was like, oh, that doesn't look too bad graphic wise. No, my computer could not. The old one could not do that. This one can do it, so it's nice. I've been
Nice.
playing a lot of games that I haven't been able to play. Like 7 Days to Die. I really wanted to play that.
Nice. All right, so you guys want to move into the segment where Tam talks about the Switch?
Yes. Yes, I do.
If you could see the glint in his eyes, he's so happy but also dead inside about it.
All right, here we go.
Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the
That's
gamey
appropriate.
Here we go. This is gaming news on 3-hit combo. Ravioli.
He fucking loves that ravioli so much.
All right, Nintendo Switch coming out March 3rd, $300.
That's not bad.
That's a great price point.
Nintendo Switch will have a paid online service.
Have they announced?
Go
the
on.
price?
I don't know if they've announced the price. Let me click this link.
Let me let me just say that Nintendo's online offerings haven't been very strong.
Oh, don't worry, Andy.
So-
They're still not.
So I don't know where they're gonna get charging for an online service.
No price tag, but they will be able to try it for free from March 3rd to the fall of 2017.
Oh, that's kind of cool that you get like a trial run.
Apparently, every month you get a game, like an old school classic, like SNES game. But unlike with the PlayStation, you don't get to keep that game. If you want to keep it, you gotta buy it.
Oh,
Yeah, the hits keep coming.
Oh man,
Hey,
no.
do you remember whenever I tried to beat that old school Zelda game or that Super Metroid without a walkthrough, and it took me more than a month? Well, in order to see the end of the game, I gotta pay for it.
God.
Hey, it's a rental service,
So the Nintendo Switch won't be region locked.
which is sweet.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's great.
The Switch Joy-Cons will come in multiple colors.
The what?
The little thing
joystick
that
controllers.
attached to the side.
Joy-Cons?
Yeah, that's what the Joy controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the thing that attaches to the faceplate.
Okay.
The thing.
They're
They-
the controllers.
yeah.
Gotcha, Joy. How
The le-
much?
The left and right.
How much?
How much?
That's cute.
They will come in multiple colors.
Yeah, I was just asking if there's an actual price though. for that
Oh,
one.
I'm not quite there
And
yet.
do you buy one side or do you get both? when you buy
From
we'll
what I
get
know
there.
is you could buy both for 60, but one
70.
for 40. 70?
And then
No, I thought the
It was-
Pro controller was 70.
I was told 70, 70, and 50 for one.
I don't. I think I just read that. I don't know if that's quite right.
Holy shit!
You get me an update.
Oh no, it's the opposite. The Pro controller is 70. A pair of Joy-Cons is 80.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Sick.
my god!
If you want a single Joy-Con for any reason, just one of the
Yep.
two, it's $50.
Jesus Christ.
That is one
50.
DualShock 4.
This thing is this big.
The charging grip will run you $30,
That's fair.
and a wheel controller will run you $15 for a set of two.
The wheel controllers, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the games. And they're like, you gotta feel like you're driving.
You can also purchase extra docking stations. So if you want to move from, say, your bedroom to the living room, you can dock it in another
That's
station.
cool.
Did they say how much the dock is? I imagine
It
that.
does not. That
So is the console itself that tablet then?
Yes.
That's the console?
Yes.
Huh.
And then I take and I put it in the dock, and the dock then kicks the power up because it has a power feed and throws the it on the screen. So
Okay.
it's stronger because it's got direct electricity, not working on battery, and it throws it to the TV.
So it
doesn't
kind
have
of
to work as
upscales
hard.
the graphics a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Runs
so
at an amazing 720p.
oh yeah. This is a neat idea. It's just there's some underwhelming
Yeah.
facts in there.
Yes. And some facts that you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Jason?
So the battery life is 2.5 to 6.5 hours.
That's
Actually,
sweet.
That's some game. That first number.
This
That's
says-
some Game Gear time
it
right
says
there.
2.5 and 6.5.
Well, that's like I have to run Breath of the Wild
2.5.
2.5 hours. I have to run ARMS. It's actually like a cool looking game where it's kind of like the newest version of Punch Out. You have two Joy-Con controllers in your hands. Sorry, audio listeners, like this, and I push one forward to throw this big springy arm, and it's like a Pokken style fighting game.
Okay.
And I can like guard by shifting them in. I can move.
So they're-
I can jump.
Their motion, the Joy-Cons are like basically little Wii modes too.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It's. I mean,
And the Joy-Cons have a capture button, but it only does screenshots.
back in
Right now.
2010, this system looks sick.
1-2 Switch is the first game announced at the Nintendo Switch event. And Nintendo unveils ARMS. Splatoon 2 will be coming to the Switch in the summer.
1-2 Switch actually looks pretty awesome. It looks. I don't think it's as good as Wii Sports, but it's like. It's a game that you don't look at the screen for. It's a party game that you don't look at the screen for. So like the screen would be over here. Me and Andy are playing. We each get one Joy-Con, and there's like a sound that you have to hear, and so it's like a Western.
Yeah, you can milk a cow.
You can milk a cow. Yeah. Then you take the Joy-Con, you squeeze,
And
and,
then
you
you
let
milk
go,
a cow.
and you squeeze, and this is. And you're sitting there and you're focusing on your hand doing the motion, and then it tells you at the end who won.
Huh.
Super Mario Odyssey takes Mario back to Mario's time machine.
Oh.
It just looks like that's not real. You guys are looking at me like that's legit.
Well, I mean, it's a Mario game, and they already showed that you transferred through different worlds. So if it was time themed, I wouldn't have been surprised. He gets to go to New York.
He does. Mario. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets sucked into like a void.
Yeah.
And he ends up in the real world.
Yeah.
But he's still all fucked up, like
Yeah.
like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild confirmed launch title.
That's cool that that's going to
Will
be a
also
launch.
come out on the Wii U the same day.
Yeah. Sweet. I think they should just release it on Wii U. And then give this thing another 6 months.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe hits Switch in April.
Oh, sweet. A port.
Breath of the Wild is getting 2 collector's editions in North America.
That's the only thing that I want the Switch for, is just because of the special edition.
Project Octopath Traveler, a new RPG by Square Enix for the Switch.
Say that name one more time for me.
Octopath Traveler.
If that doesn't make you want to play a goddamn game, I don't know what does.
Ubisoft is testing the Nintendo Switch waters for Rayman,
Of course.
Just Dance, and Steep.
Sweet. Awesome ports.
Breath of the Wild getting 2 collector's editions. Did I say that one already?
You did.
Okay.
Makes me more excited, though.
Sorry. I jumped around, so I can't remember if I said it.
So are you going to get a Switch for Breath of the Wild? Or
Not
are
right now.
You getting it on the Wii U?
I'm getting it for the Wii U, for sure.
Uh,
For sure.
New Bomberman
And we can talk
for
about that
Nintendo
afterwards.
Switch.
Of course, new Bomberman.
Call it Bomberman R.
People are already
Cool.
scalping the Switch on eBay.
Oh, really?
Of course. Don't even have it in their hands.
Amazon up for pre-order. GameStop taking pre-orders. Skyrim is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Sweet, another port.
So that's good.
Here's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for the idea that Nintendo puts out good games. They
Yeah,
do.
you
They've got the most consistent games across the 3 consoles. At least first parties, in my opinion.
I'll give you
They don't like to let trash on. But
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the
Well,
Switch
okay,
is looking
okay.
looking
So-
at Just Dance.
All right, Just Dance is like one of the most popular selling.
So what if it's popular?
Games.
It's still trash.
Have you ever played Just Dance? That game's fucking fire, dude.
I've seen people play Just Dance.
Have you seen me play Just Dance?
Let's not forget about fucking Nintendogs.
I played
was
Nintendo
trash,
for like a
too.
week, but I didn't pay for it.
But please go on. You didn't pay for it.
The games.
Pirate.
The games.
Yar.
Yar. The games that are coming out. Breath of the Wild. Bomberman looks cool. Arms
Skyrim.
even looks awesome. Like, these games I'm excited for. But it's not enough for me to drop on the console. It's just not. They didn't announce... They didn't say there's a new Smash Brothers with another character, better maps and blah. They didn't come out and be like, here's why. And they didn't even come out and say, hey, we've heard you guys. Breath of the Wild is coming out as a launch. Mario is coming out in fall at the end of 2017. We've got Metroid down the tube. We've got a GX coming. Or fuck, what is that called? What is that game called?
I have no idea. You just gave us GX to work with.
GX, yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck is Captain Falcon from?
Oh,
I'm losing it.
it's F-Zero.
F-Zero, thank you.
F-Zero, Jesus.
We've got a new F-Zero coming. We've got Metroid. We've got Star Fox. We got all we have from this conference is Breath of the Wild is going to be cool, and look at this Mario game that's coming out later.
Someday.
There's no reason for me to purchase this console right now. None. Oh, and all of you Nintendo fans that bought a Wii U because of Breath of the Wild, it's still coming there too. Like, I don't have an incentive to play this thing. I just don't. I don't right now.
One of these days, they should come up with the idea of a new goddamn IP at launch, and a good one.
Yeah.
Not ARMS.
Well, even Splatoon 2. Like I didn't get to play Splatoon. The game looks awesome.
I've heard nothing but good about it.
I've heard nothing but good as well. But that's not enough for me to buy the console.
Well, and technically, Splatoon's not a new IP.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Splatoon 2.
Correct. Yeah. But they didn't even.
But something like Splatoon.
Yeah.
Because Splatoon was the first one in a long time that was like, this is completely new, and it's extremely good and big. And
all I can say is I'm super excited to watch ARMS play at EVO. The real diving into the meta game of ARMS. It's gonna be sweet. We're mixing the fighting game genre and actual boxing. It's gonna be awesome. Getting two people up on the stage, getting all sweaty and gross.
the Nintendo Switch is also skipping Miiverse and Street Pass.
Skipping?
No Miiverse, no Street Pass.
That's great. That's totally fine.
Minecraft is coming to the Switch.
Oh, no way.
Oh, sweet, another port. Was it Minecraft 2?
No.
No?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's still the original.
And I do have gaming news that is not Microsoft Switch related.
Microsoft Switch?
Microsoft. God damn it.
If only, you
Oh,
know?
see, I thought you did that on purpose.
No. I'm reading Microsoft right now.
No, you're good, dude. What's up?
Microsoft has officially canceled Scalebound. Which
Microsoft has officially canceled Switch. It's game over, guys.
They just buy Nintendo and they're like,
sought
"All right."
by many people as the reason to buy an Xbox One. The game is now canceled.
Yeah, I completely actually kind of forgot about that game till it got canceled.
I had no idea what this game was, so...
It's made by the Devil May Cry creator and Platinum Games, which makes really good games. I guess not really good, but they make really solid games.
Yeah.
And so I guess there was a lot of hype behind this one because of the creator, who the creator was, and the developer. But I guess they just kind of like lost touch with each other, Microsoft and the company.
But that's okay, because they're working on Halo Wars 2, Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2.
That's a game that
Fuckers.
I'm pumped for because it also comes out
Shut
on
up.
PC the same time as State of Decay.
I'm trying to be mad. Stop it.
Dude, they've been working on fucking Crackdown for so long.
They're just trying to find where to hide that last agility orb. so no one can find it.
I wonder if if it was one of those games where the CG video they created had so much hype behind it that they're like, oh, we got to figure out how to do this in the game. Like, I think there was that video where that dude took down the building and he's like running up the building or something as it's blowing up, and I was like, that's fucking
And then
sweet.
one of the developers is like, that's not in the game.
Yeah. Marketing. And so Microsoft's not like, guys, you gotta do that.
We don't want a No Man's Sky.
And actually, one more I just remembered. Did you see that a Valve employee said Half-Life 3 is probably never going to come out?
That's okay. I've accepted it.
Putting that nail into the coffin.
I've accepted it.
Which, I just want to ask that employee, fucking why?
Yeah. Like, why, dude? And I honestly think it's because Valve went with the hardware route.
You're leaving the story
But that's
open.
really fucked up that you wouldn't
There's
finish.
no closure.
You wouldn't finish your trilogy.
Like,
or your...
you have the resources. Just finish the fucking trilogy.
Yeah. Dude, even hire the people that did Counter-Strike, the new Counter-Strike, Turtle Rock, they're like best friends with Valve. Just get fucking Turtle Rock to do it. That'd be amazing. I don't even care. I just want it finished.
What if they like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skulls, yeah, like aliens and bullshit?
I don't even care. I would like a closure.
It's all in fucking somebody's dream.
2006 was when episode 2 came out.
I heard Half-Life 3 is going to be on the Switch. It's going to be really good. That game's not a port.
They just fuck everything else. They're like, we're putting it on the Switch, guys.
Yep. I bet it'd sell copies. I bet the Switch would sell then.
Oh my god, I'd buy a Switch just to play episode 3.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and move into technology news. I stroked out there for a second.
No, that's all right, buddy.
I am programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs, and Blu-rays. This is technology news.
Please assume the position.
Have we ever talked about a Blu-ray on this thing?
A bunch of times.
You tell me.
I don't think so.
Like a Blu-ray movie or just Blu-ray the technology?
Both.
Wasn't there a point in time, like years ago, that you and I argued about Blu-ray?
You probably argued about the PS3 and how just having
some scabs.
What?
Yeah, there was that. That was also that reminded me of when you and I a few weeks ago were arguing about the Switch.
And how I thought it was going to be really awesome.
That's true.
And then you said that it wasn't. And now I'm sitting over here eating my fucking shoe.
Eating your shoe. So a Chinese tech giant had an office party, and it featured simulated blowjobs. Not what you're thinking. I immediately see Andy's mind going places.
No, it's my mind going, fucking what?
It's a machine, like the auto blow.
No.
The auto blow 2000s.
Not where you're thinking. So they were having a year-end party, so they're all having fun here. Some employees got on their knees to open a cap from a water bottle on their superiors, between their superiors' thighs. And of course, once you open it, the water spills on your face.
Huh.
And now people are outraged. Which, I mean, really, you should be. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it was their instant messaging department.
Slide into those DMs, you know what I'm saying?
That's the last fucking department I was expecting.
What department were you expecting?
Like human resources or something fucking wrong.
That's funny.
Employees responsible for the demeaning game have received demerits.
Ooh.
So that's great.
That's interesting.
Don't work for a tech company in China.
On a random, just because I'm looking at Note stuff or Switch stuff, not Note. Are there the specs anywhere for this thing?
I've been told that Breath of the Wild runs at on the dock runs at 900p 30 frames a second.
900p 30 frames a second.
Yeah.
Well, I want like what processor?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't see
graphics
that
on it.
in
That's what
my
I'm looking
big
for.
Destructoid rundown of the Switch.
It comes with 32 gigs of storage.
Sick. Breath of the Wild takes up 40 of that.
The tablet itself is $720.
All right, so this guy lived in a storage locker for $200 a month.
Okay.
So
Now, you didn't say a storage unit. You said a storage locker. So, like, how small are we talking about?
Do they have dimensions?
I guess that might probably be the same thing. It's 10 by 10 foot by 6 foot tall.
Okay, so I guess it's like the same thing.
It's only 6 foot tall?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe not.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be annoying. It's like,
Barely. Yeah.
tilt that head.
Just a little bit.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you tilt it one way, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, you tilt it at the other.
You get a bald spot because your head's scraping against the...
Yeah. It's on the side of your head. That's funny.
So he said he's lived there for 2 months, paid only $200 per month in rent. That's because he's only paying for a storage locker, not a place to live. He made a video. The video went viral. Currently has 750,000 views. The thrifty anonymous life hacker gave a Reddit AMA yesterday to explain all the nuts and bolts of getting away with his scheme. He said, I had 24-hour access. How is nuts and bolts
I don't know.
I was trying to link those two together.
Last time I was at a storage unit, it was held together by nuts and bolts. Please continue.
All right. He said I was allowed to be there for as long as I wanted. I was broke. I was sleeping there. Now, U-Hole's Jeff Lockridge saw the video.
The owner of the company.
I don't know if it's the owner of the company,
Okay.
but I know it's someone high up in the company. Local management then kicked him out.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
No.
I signed a piece of paper that said that I'm not allowed to do that.
Maybe this place didn't.
I would assume that they would.
I just got a text message.
Ooh, read it on the podcast.
Okay.
Share with the class.
It says, hey, is this still Matt?
Type yes.
I don't know the number.
Type yes.
Oh, man. Wait. Ooh.
What if it's someone I really don't want to talk to?
Well, then give it to me.
This is
No.
No. Open up a new window really quick.
Okay.
This is so exciting.
Well, we're going to search it.
We're like Batman.
If it's a personal number, you're
No,
probably
hold on.
not
I
going to
want
come
to
up.
see if I have access to this.
Oh, this is so exciting.
If I can spell correctly.
It's really hard to know what's
I know what
going
that is. I
on
used to use that.
on that side of the monitor.
Click that one. That one.
This one? Okay.
Oh, what is going on?
We're just doing stuff over here.
You're
Probably-
doing stuff?
Probably stuff I shouldn't actually say out loud, to be
Make
honest.
sure
but
that-
we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Try
read
and
the
find a
number
log.
out loud so that all the good
Well,
listeners.
There's product sign-in right here.
All right, try that.
So how are you, everybody?
Oh.
How are you guys doing?
Ooh.
I'm doing well. I'm excited. I got the day off today. My work
This.
called and
This
said
one?
that since the ice storms are coming,
Oh, yep, this is it.
nothing,
Okay.
This is
All
it.
right.
nothing we have to
Here,
do.
just take my spot.
Okay, all right. We're
Are
switching
you gonna
real
come
quick.
join me over in Andy's spot?
Yeah, if Andy will move up here.
It's gonna be weird. I
Oh my
already don't
God.
like this.
Matt, I really like your keyboard. A lot.
Oh, now I'm in Andy's spot.
Oh my god.
My keyboard, I like my keyboard, but it's so much different than my work keyboard, which I spend more time on. I'm always fucking typing on that keyboard.
Why not just get the same brand as your
Ooh.
work keyboard?
Ooh, your tab. Your keys are a little smaller than
Oh,
usual.
no.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Hey man, it's genetics. Blame my dad. My small tabs.
What is my password?
What is your password? Say it out loud.
No,
1,
because I think I just recently changed it.
3.
Damn it.
Andy.
It's Andy spelled backwards.
What the hell is it? All right, we're gonna give one more.
So, I don't know what to talk about now.
This really took a tangent.
I'm liking
sorry.
this episode, to be honest.
This is actually what I do at work when I get random. Fuck. One more password.
Get random.
Random
When I get
fuck?
random phone calls,
Were they simulated blowjobs?
I just look it up all the time. Damn it!
Andy doesn't know his fucking password.
I don't, because I don't use it very often. All right, one more. Then we're
One more
done.
try, and then this 5-minute section of Andy the hacker is over.
2, 8, 4. Nope. Damn. Sorry.
No hacker, man. We gotta hack through time.
I just recently had to change it like this week, so.
Damn. Was that a work thing?
Yeah.
Looks like we'll never know who texted me.
Hey,
Although
can I see your
eventually
phone?
I might just
I'm
say,
pretty
hey.
sure I'll figure it out.
Make sure, since this is the first text you get back, you instantly send a dick pic.
What if it's like a former boss trying to give me a W-2?
Al Tanner, hey brother.
Hey, brother, giving you
Hey,
a
brother.
W-2 that you didn't get 7 years ago.
Got that W-2 and a dick, apparently.
He gets a dick pic. You're like, oh, so it is Matt. Oh shit! How do you know?
Oh, fuck.
How do you think I got this job?
So, I don't know how far I can go into this because it's a little over my head, but viruses may be responsible for life as we know it.
Like,
Not computer viruses.
yeah, okay, good.
Not computer viruses, Andy.
Good. How was this? The Matrix?
Whoa.
A team at the University of California, Santa Barbara, observed bacteriophages, a type of virus invading and destroying their bacterial host, and otherwise doing their thing. But before the bacteria died, the spindly little devils took control of their cells and produced a little compartment for viral genetic material to divide in. Some scientists theorize that this is how our cells evolved to have nuclei.
Huh. I very, kindergarten level follow that.
Yeah, me too. Did you guys know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
Yeah.
No. Memes. Love the memes.
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 So, the future looks a little bleak for net neutrality.
Yes, it really does.
We're gonna go to war over the internet?
Next week,
I would.
FCC Chairman Tom Wheeler will step down after leading the commission for the last 3 years. During his time as chairman, Wheeler issued the 2015 Open Internet Order, a set of rules that protest net neutrality by prohibiting ISPs from blocking or throttling web traffic.
Yeah, he was actually a super good guy for net neutrality.
All indications show that the new FCC will work to undo the current commission's work as soon as possible.
On like a kindergarten level, I understand that.
Dude, this new administration's basically gonna unravel like the last 8 years.
You know how, like, when you buy cable, Tim?
Yeah.
And you can get sports packages.
Yeah.
And so, imagine that for, like, internet, where you can get, like, a social media package. Which
Netflix will run at 100% speed if you pay $5 extra a month.
Oh.
So, like, you'll be able to buy things, and that's theoretically where it would go, because then your service provider can then throttle traffic to those websites. So if you don't have the Twitter pack, you might still be able to access Twitter, but it's going to be slow as shit.
Well, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
And that's why they're saying keep the net neutral, whereas just give you access to the websites at an equal pace.
Hey, Andy.
Yo.
How does the internet work?
It's a series of tubes.
And sometimes those tubes can get clogged, and you need more tubes. You know, the internet's gotten to a fucking point where I'm pretty sure people that study the internet are like, I sort of know how it works, but...
Collectively, they know everything, but not one person knows everything.
Yeah, like, it's... the internet is a deep fucking thing now, man.
Oh, I've been to the deep web.
Have you ever been to the dark web?
No.
I got there once, and when I started seeing advertisements for Hitmen, I was like, nope.
Well, now that I got my VPN and Tor,
Yeah, you need both of those.
I'm gonna go to the dark web.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do we have a field trip after the podcast?
I'm gonna buy a Hitman.
Yeah? I love that game.
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed to go to the dark web. I
That's
just go to
another game.
GameStop.
I'm pumped for that. I'm waiting for the collector's edition because they did it like episodes this time around. So
All right, so I gotta get into the news here, so I'll just read the headline. Designer babies could be a reality.
dude, I've been hearing about that for a long time, and like every time I read an article about it, it's like we're almost there.
What the fuck does that mean?
You can You know how in The Sims you can create your baby
Yeah.
like that?
You basically DNA manipulation. Yeah, so you can.
So if I want a sexy little black baby, I could have one.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a sexy little black baby with Abby, and
Nice.
then you can be like,
Then everyone would be like,
Yeah.
that is not his.
that is.
I'd be like, haha, get the test.
Jokes on you guys. It is.
That'd be funny if it looked exactly like Tam's, just black. And then they'd be like, that's not... Oh.
Well,
It looks
Yeah.
exactly like him, though.
what kind of magic fuckery is going on here?
Science.
But yeah, I've heard about designer babies for a lot, like 10 years, past 10 years. They've been talking about it.
There's something scribbled on this notepad. It's Emily Murphy, and every time that I look at it, I think it says Eddie Murphy, and I'm like, Eddie Mur. Oh, it says Emily, and I look back 5 minutes. Eddie Mur. Oh, it's Emily. It's Emily Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Oh, it's Emily Murphy.
All right, let's get into news.
When there's some strange news in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Three-hit combo.
I like that muffled 3-hit combo.
A girl held at gunpoint refused to give up a chicken nugget.
I know this girl.
Do you?
Yeah, her name's Sam. Sam Stevens.
Uh-huh. Go on.
I can't because you don't know Sam Stevens.
You know a 13-year-old girl?
She really knows. She really likes her chicken nuggets.
So this 13-year-old girl was reportedly held at gunpoint by a 12-year-old schoolmate who asked for her chicken nugget. She then smacked down the gun.
Hell yes!
Even at gunpoint, the teen refused to hand over one chicken nugget.
Hell yes.
She knocked the gun away and told him to leave her alone.
What?
Police didn't recover the gun, but numerous witnesses reported seeing it.
Holy shit.
Oh,
The
my
boy was
God.
charged as a juvenile with attempted robbery.
Your record says here you attempted robbery of a chicken nugget?
I mean,
damn
yeah,
right I
that
did.
is attempted robbery.
Hard ass motherfucker. Shut up, you're 12.
It's like that. Have you ever seen those gifs of the kids that go to fucking they go to prison to visit, and there's one where this inmate's trying to get at this kid, and he's like, "Why aren't you in there right now?" And the kid's like, "You got to open the door more," and he's just talking mad shit to all these inmates.
All right, so we got to talk about a bridesmaid.
Please.
All right. First, she banger.
I don't know.
First.
Oh, there's her mugshot. Nah.
Before we know what she's
Okay,
done.
maybe-
Her eyes
maybe
are
a
pretty
banger?
white set.
Maybe if she was dressed up in the bridesmaid, she might be like a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she's situationally hot?
Yes, situationally a banger.
Okay, so basically here's what happened. She drank an entire bottle of Fireball.
Go on.
Oh, that's a start.
And that was it. Arrested on the spot.
First, she allegedly took the groom's car keys and tried to drive away.
Okay.
Almost ran him over while driving away. She drove towards the parking lot while the groom was hanging out the passenger side door. He managed to stop the car by grabbing the emergency brake. She went back inside, grabbed a big bottle of Captain Morgan, and guzzled it.
Whoa.
The best man told police he tried to calm down Willis, but she struck him in the head. Deputies were called to the scene, took her in custody. She allegedly banged her head on the divider of the squad car. When the squad car arrived at jail, she claimed to be having an asthma attack. She pretended to shake as if she was having a seizure. She was taken to a local hospital where she exposed herself to deputies. She kicked over a bedpan. She's being charged with grand theft auto, 2 counts of battery on a police officer or firefighter, battery on a person 65 years or older, intentional battery, petty larceny, and first-degree violation of probation.
Holy shit, that is a list.
She remains behind bars, $25,000 in bail.
Sounds like she had a warm tummy and cold feet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it,
know what
because
I'm
it's a
saying?
wedding.
And a fireball.
Jimmy John's employees fired for jumping rope with bread dough.
I heard about this. I saw the headline and went, all right, that makes sense, and then just continued on my
The video was
I'm
posted
sure
on
they were
Snapchat.
stoned. All my friends that work at Jimmy John's are total stoners.
Yeah, probably.
Not probably, I
Jacksonville,
know
Jimmy
them.
John's franchise literally playing with their food using dough as a jump rope.
Now, at Panera, we used to fuck around with dough a lot too, but that was after it was already ruined. Like, it had fallen on the floor or jumped or something.
Yeah,
I remember smacking people with baguette dough a couple times.
You know, a lot of people have horror stories of working at like restaurants and fast food chains. I don't really have any Panera horror stories.
Mine was just, I guess the only horror story I had was when I thought Jerome was going to get fucking stabbed by the bread box in the back. Were you there for that when
No.
there was that crazy guy named John Clark or
No.
something? Yeah. He
I
worked
wasn't there long after Jerome started.
Oh,
Like, a
yeah.
week.
And this Jerome fired this dude, and then the next day he came in and was just like threatening Jerome, like right by the back of it. And Camilla and I were like, Jerome's going to get fucking stabbed.
Ah, dude.
But other than that, no.
You and Camilla worked at the same Panera.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They sure did.
I'm putting together more puzzle pieces about your relationship.
It's all right.
And they were both dating other people.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Were you really?
That's a movie.
I wasn't.
That's a movie right there. Yes, he
At
was.
the time. At the time, I wasn't.
At that specific
At
time.
that specific time, I wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
So hold on, you met at this Panera
they didn't
and
meet at
fell in
Panera.
love?
I had known her.
and fell in love, head over heels in love. How have you not called
Mother
Panera
Bread brought you
corporate?
two together.
She extended her arms and rested us by her lovely bosoms.
How have you not called Panera corporate and been like, hey, because of you, I have a wife. Make me into a movie star.
Because it's that movie material. It's something you'd see on like a fucking CBS show. Not good.
Have you
enough
not
for
called
NBC or
CBS and
ABC.
been like, hey, make me a CBS star?
It's like you've got your heart in a bread bowl, and I have to pick away at it to get to it.
I'm the bread bowl and you're the broccoli cheddar.
Panini and love. In theaters this
You'll be
fall.
hard pressed to find a better love story.
You get a clap for that. Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
That's good stuff. I like that a lot.
We'll never eaten Panera like twice ever.
Oh,
You're
boy.
not- you're not
I've
missing
had a
much.
lot of Panera.
I'm sure.
What I used to like to make is, you remember those, that ancho chipotle sauce?
Yes.
This episode's not sponsored by
That
by Panera.
that with French bread, tomatoes, chicken, and bacon. Fuck, that was
Hey.
good.
Anybody who's listening, if this has made you want to go out and get some Panera, write me because the advertising works.
That, of course, with the creamy Tom,
You never go wrong with Creamy Tom.
creamy tomato soup.
I'm a creamy tam.
Yes, you are.
Oh man, remember the croutons when they come right out of the oven?
Oh, yeah.
Those were the best. I
I
remember
slap people.
Remember that time Tom threw a bagel at me and it landed like directly in the bread rack?
No.
Oh my
I remember
god,
throwing
it was
a-
such a perfect shot.
I remember throwing a broom at Tom one time and it left an M scar on his ankle. Which I was like, you'll always remember me.
That M is for Myers.
But it was right after
Remember
300
the
I
name.
just came out, so I did a This Is Sparta and then chucked a broom at him and it hit his ankle and left a nice
God.
M scar.
Nice.
I love it. What's our last story?
Fox Station wishes dead boxer Joe Frazier a happy birthday, says he'll be at City Hall. A Fox newscast in Philadelphia this past Wednesday wished deceased heavyweight champ Joe Frazier a happy 73rd birthday and reported that he would appear at City Hall for a youth boxing event.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, that's not even the whole screw-up. Now, he died on November 7th, 2011. He had a statue erected in his honor in Philly. He was actually born January 12th. This happened on the 11th.
Oh, God.
So they even messed up his birthday?
Yes, they did.
Oh, poor guy. I wonder how he feels. Oh, that's right. He's dead.
He feels nothing.
I wasn't going there. I was saying, being topical to the story.
So,
There is no afterlife.
You just don't feel anymore.
Magic's a lie. Nothing's real.
so that'll do it for this episode. 3-Hit Combo Podcast. Maybe the last one before the ice takes us all.
This was a really good episode. I thoroughly enjoyed the ups and downs of this episode.
There were downs.
Hey, guys. This was a good one. Good episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
The only down was we couldn't figure out who was anonymously texting me.
Did you ever text him back?
No, I'm doing the podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Like, we would never stop in the middle of the podcast to do something.
Right. Like, try and look up who this random fucking number is.
I know what thing Andy was doing, though. I wanted to see it again. Anyway, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3HitCombo Podcast, twitter.com/3HitCombo PC. Search for us on YouTube, 3Hit Combo Podcast. Email us your nudes at 3HitComboPodcast@gmail.com. So for Andy and Tam, this is Matt, signing out.